Hi, this is Nick from Quit with Nick and nickterone.com. I just wanted to share a very simple technique that can help anyone at any time feel a little more calm, feel relief in the moment, help with clarity and composure. It can even help with thinking, it can help eliminate brain fog. It can help you get more in touch with creativity in the moment. Can help you make a decision that you might need to make quickly in the moment, and it just generally helps you feel better. It's a very simple technique. It's a breathing technique. Now, it might seem really simple and obvious, breathing, but when you think about it, it's the most important thing to your entire physical existence. Hold your breath and see how long you can go for. Not very long. Your body can go hours without sleep, days without water, weeks without food. But oxygen, 2-3 minutes, 2 minutes. So it's clearly the most significant thing to your life. And how you breathe can change how you feel very, very quickly, very easily. And we all know that. Once when you get stressed or panicky or anxious, your breathing pattern changes, and the more oxygen you're able to give your heart, the more it slows down. The more it slows down, the better you feel, the more calmer you are. Breath is probably the quickest, easiest way to change your state in any moment. We're always in a state. Right now, you might be in a calm state. 5 minutes from now, that state could change with a phone call, an email, bad news, all that kind of thing. And, the simple fact is we're not taught how to manage emotions at school as kids growing up. We're taught cranial intelligence, but not emotional intelligence. Usually that's up to you once you leave school. You go off and, you sort that part of your life out on your own, and then, it's no surprise that people will go to crutches like food, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, because they just don't know what to do. Weren't taught any techniques. So, hence, a really simple technique. This is something we're about to do together, and you can put this in your toolbox. Life skills are like life tools. The bigger your toolbox, the more tools you have to draw upon when the going gets rough. But most people don't really go to the time or effort to put tools in their toolbox. And what I mean by that is either reading a book or going to a course or watching YouTube videos or whatever. There's a bunch of things out there these days and there is a bunch of people out there these days offering their tools to people to help them live a better life. More calm, more in control. It's up to the individual to go out and search for those tools. I guess sometimes we wait until something has gotten really bad before something's got to happen, kind of thing. So this is a very simple tool and technique. There's literally only 2 steps to this process. It's so simple, it's not funny. Or it's so simple, it is funny. Whichever way you want to look at it. So we're going to do this together, and it is based on some science around the heart. And when you breathe in and out of the heart, there's actually quite a bit of scientific literature out there that is showing what you're doing physiologically when you do this. The 2-step process is simply focus on your heart and slowly breathe in and out of that space. Just breathing in and out of the heart, like the heart's breathing for you. We're going to practice it in a little bit. When you do that, and the more you do that, the more you make some quite amazing changes in your body. Your heart rate, heart rhythm, blood pressure, nervous system will relax. Your immune system gets a boost. Your heart is part of the hormonal system, and it was included in the hormonal system in 1983, a long time ago. And when you focus on it and breathe in that way, the heart will release a type of hormone that, believe it or not, reduces cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone in the body. You might be familiar with that. And because the heart sends 90% more information up to the brain than the brain sends to the heart, the brain is really following along with what's happening in the heart. And this is verified. This traffic of information is easy to see in laboratory and experiments. So as you focus on this space and breathe and create all those changes, you are sending clearer, better messages up to your brain, which inevitably help with problem solving, creativity, and decision making. So, without any ado, let's do this process together. You can close your eyes now, and I'm going to do it too, and just follow along with this process. Just sit comfortably, close your eyes, and just become really present for a moment. If your mind is wandering, just bring it back to the sound of my voice and just follow along and just take a moment to unplug for just a few moments from your day with your eyes closed. But you don't have to, in the future, do this with eyes closed. You can do it with eyes open, anywhere, anytime. Step number 1 is to just focus your attention in the area of your heart. Just drop your attention about 30 centimeters down from just behind your eyes and focus on that space in the center of your chest. Focus on the space your heart occupies in your rib cage. Your heart is pretty much the size of one of your fists. And just imagine that in your chest and just focus on that space. Hold your attention there in that general area. Now, step number 2 is to slow down your breathing so it's a little deeper and a little slower than your usual breath. You're imagining your heart is actually doing the breathing for you. Imagine your heart is your lungs, and it's doing this slow, deep, rhythmic breathing for you. At any time, if your mind wanders, simply bring your attention back to the area of your heart. Slowly breathing in and out of that space. Find a comfortable rhythm. Smooth exchange on the inhale and exhale. Slow, deep, rhythmic breaths. Find a rhythm that's good for you. 4 or 5 seconds in. 4 or 5 seconds out. Let the air flow in and out of that space. Breathing just a little deeper, just a little slower than usual. In and out. If it helps, you can imagine your heart expanding on the in-breath and contracting on the out-breath. Just controlling your breathing in and out of that space. As you do this and as you continue to do it, if you're sensitive, you may already feel better just by doing it, just calmer. Continue doing that. Focus on the heart, slowly breathing in and out of that space. And you can open your eyes, but you can continue to do that. And the beauty of this technique is it's designed to be something you can use on the go, no matter where you are, whether you're driving, stuck in traffic, waiting in a queue somewhere, in the middle of a discussion, in the middle of a meeting, in the middle of a storm that's happening with your kids at home. Literally anywhere, anytime, you become aware of it And that's the key, just to become aware of it. Focus your attention here and slowly breathe in and out of that space. It's so simple. But we get good at what we practice. So the more you practice it, the better you'll get. I hope that's helped. Feel free to share or tag anyone. Sharing is caring. If you know someone that's dealing with quite a bit of stress, anxiety, and might be able to use a little tip, feel free to share this. I'm Nick from Quit With Nick and nicktarone.com. To your health. Take care. Goodbye.